Kevin McQuaid. We're down here in Flippin, Arkansas. It's Ranger Boat Plant. Ranger's coming out with some great new boats, especially for the multi-species, or I'm from Minnesota, and that's where these boats really shine up there. The 600 series, right now we're in a 621, which is one of the boats that I'll run, and I'm here with John Hoyer. I'm going to describe or tell you about the front here, and he's going to grab on the back, and we'll walk you right through this boat. What I really like up here, Altera is what I run on my boat also, and the fit and the finish at Ranger has been known for forever. Just keeps getting better and better all the time. So the power cords, instead of coming over and having a lot of extra cords and stuff here, looks a lot cleaner this year. The power goes right straight down here through the bow. The trolling motor foot pedal, you've got a whole nother compartment right here. Lets you hide that, get it out of the way, keep it nice and clean up front. The graph in the front, this will fit a 12-inch recessed. Good fit and finish up here. We've got a nice vinyl covering around it. This is just going to be a touch pad where you can either do it with your foot. So when you're fighting a fish, you can flop it open. We'll have pliers, hemostats, crankbaits, whatever you want in there. But that's going to be a nice little function there. Working our way back a little bit, we've got the same rod buckles on both sides. This year we used to just have the rod tube on the one side. We have rod tubes on both sides now, so you're able to be able to put a lot more rods up here. I believe these are taking the 9-footers. These compartments, they changed just a little bit this year. So there's lots of storage in them. But what they did is they put a whole finished insert in all of them, so we don't have the carpet anymore. And along with that, they're able to put the power ventilation systems in them, so you're gonna be able to dry things out a lot faster. Keep the moisture and stuff out. The other thing they did up here on the deck is they moved the consoles back 4 inches to give us a little more deck room. Also gives a little better performance of the boat. We're able to lift that bow up a little bit more. This other compartment, pretty much identical back and forth. They've got drains in the bottom of the compartments. This one here will be the same as we've had in past years, with a nice cooler. Nice size hinges on here, so when you open up the doors, you can let it go. The wind's not going to shut it right away. It's not going to fall on your hand, or if you're digging around inside of there. Just a nice bait well or extra small live well. So next thing down, this step right here is awesome. I know we're all getting a little bit older, but just having this extra little step, beautiful design. Inside of the step, there's drains in there. You can either use it for another cooler or a storage area. The rod box has always been a great thing for Ranger. There's 12 individual tubes inside of here. You can fit a 8.5-foot rod with no problem. You might be able to sneak the 9-footers in on the top rack. I have not played with that yet, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. But same thing, nice, steady, strong shocks on there to keep that up. All right, so that's what the front of the boat looks like here in the 621 series. John, let's see what the back looks like.
All right, thanks, Kevin. My name's John Hoyer, National Walleye Tour Pro, and this is my first day I've got to see these new boats. We're in the 621 Pro C, like Kevin said, and I will tell you what, this thing has some shock and awe factor. The first thing that comes to my eye is definitely what we all call fit and finish. The only time I've ever seen stitching like this in this beautifully vinyl wrapped dashboard and compartments is on like a Lexus or any type of premium automobile. So that was the first thing that caught my eye. You sit down here at the console, I mean, this thing is futuristic. It is awesome looking. So really clean look. Simply your 16-inch graph if you want in dash, and then on the side, the Ranger Ride screen. Now what the Ride does is it has every single thing integrated in the boat at the touch of your finger on a touch screen. So all that cool technology we use nowadays on tablets is right here at your fingertips. Anything that runs off a NEMA compatible device will be able to be linked to this screen. So, and it'll have an icon just to simply drag over, have it on your home screen, touch it, just quick, easy to use. So We have engine trim, we have the trim tabs, we have the live wells. One of the cool things about the live wells is if you like a high or a low setting for recirculation, it'll remember that, and when you push that button, it's going to go back to kind of your favorite settings. So that's similar for a lot of these cool settings. So from there, we got a nice little pocket here that we get a lot of use out of. You know, I like to throw stuff in there, my keys, my gloves, etc. They've added them on both sides here, as you can see. And then one of the newest features also on these boats is the availability of trim tabs. So I've been in a lot of ocean going boats before. They're pretty standard with trim tabs, and it really allows the ultimate adjustment, especially in big wake, or if you have like a big port side wind that you're troughing the waves. Now we have the ability to dig that side of the boat down, really kind of roll over the waves nicely, have zero water splash at all, and it really gives you that ultimate performance level. So there's a couple different options. You can go with the standard Lenco trim tabs or the brand new Zip Wake system. And the guys have been telling me about this, and I cannot wait to get this on my boat. It's a fully automatic system, or you can switch it over to manual. It controls your pitch, your roll of your boat, and it has a gyroscope inside that will literally do it automatically. So if you're going across waves and it's rolling you a little bit left or right, those trim tabs will literally pulse down and level out your boat while you're riding. So really excited about getting that on my boat, especially for the Great Lakes. A couple other really cool features. Down here on my right, they've added a really cool cell phone holder. And as you can see, it tucks right in there. That puppy's never flying out. And the cool part is, it'll actually charge your phone for you too. So wireless charging there, in case they haven't thought of everything, they added that. Again, on the back, you got a couple USB ports here. Those are standard, you know, charging any of your other devices. Standard live well stuff. And then I'm gonna go over here to the passenger side. And we're always looking for the most storage we can. So they really increased the size of this live well. They did this originally on the bass boats. Now they've answered us on the Fisherman series. So nice big live well, or excuse me, compartment that opens down, and then an additional one over here. So maybe more valuable stuff over here in the small one, and then a lot of your other stuff in the big one. Underneath here, another cool option. So all of us told us that we always have some sort of a trash bucket or utility bucket in our boat. So Ranger answered again, made a nice little cutout using this underneath the passenger side. And they have a custom Ranger bucket that slides right in there, and it fits perfectly. Going into the back here, they got a new flooring design, little more dimpled, grippy texture like last year's, or excuse me, the original FS series, but they've upgraded this now, absolutely non-skid, perfect footing. In the back, fully finished rubber mat, got a drain in there, so really you can put anything you want in there, whether it's dry or wet, and know that that's going to be okay, and ventilate nicely when you need it to. Live well, still the standard, best live well money can buy. A nice home for your 40-pound bags of walleyes or bass. Obviously LED lit like normal. Again, one of the cool things on this is that ride interface at the dash controls all of it at the touch of your fingers. So same thing on the back here. And as you can see, we're in the C model. So again, they've given the anglers the option. The people that aren't going to be carrying as much tackle as we do as far as turbine anglers, they've opened these sides up and they've really made it like pretty much a dance floor back here. A place to have a party with your friends. Being able to stand right next to the side of the boat to fish next to it. One of the options that a lot of people had to go to the Riata for, now they have that option in the 621. So that's the back of the boat. I can't wait for you guys to see this thing at a boat show. You're gonna have the same initial reaction that we all have. We can't stop smiling when we're standing in these puppies.